Welcome everybody, Troy from Roadside RC. In this video, upgrade to our TRX4. We're going to solve one of the most common problems of the TRX4, which is approacher and departure angles. So there's some common things that a lot of folks do in order to help with this. We're going to take it just one step further by actually fitting a different front bumper. And we're going to go through where it sits now and how much better can we make it. So to get this started, we're actually going to set a baseline as to where we are now. We're going to put the board in here. That's showing like 18 degrees. We're going to bring it up until it touches, so it goes past 45 there, starts counting back down. So we are at 33 degrees. So 45 minus 33 is 11, so that is 56 degrees. Angle that we have on the front and on the rear. Looks like we're at much less. Yeah, we're only at 44 degrees on the rear. So 44 in the rear and 56 in the front. Now let's do some modifications, see what happens. Now the most common thing that people do on the TRX4 is actually just take this front bumper mount and flip it over, because it is actually not on the center line of the chassis. It's actually just below it. Now, that's one awesome idea, however, not what we're going to do because we have that new bumper that we can use. So our first step is to take off the front bumper. All the way out. All right, and there you get a little bit better idea of how that front bumper is actually curved down. So if you flipped it over, it could help. So we're going to take that out, and then we're going to take all 4 of these screws to get the mount out completely. Okay, now the new bumper slides just simply right over here, and it comes with its own hardware for actually allowing us to go ahead and just screw it straight to the chassis. Now it has adjustment here, forward and back. I'm going to start it back as far as I humanly can get it, and then check versus the body to see if that actually clears. Alright, this is that bumper installed. It is back as far as possible and is up as far as possible. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. If you'll notice here, the body's not sitting down on the body posts. So there is a small amount of trimming to be done right here on this front bumper in order to let it clear. And then that body will sit right back on there. We'll be in good shape. Other thing that you will have to notice though is some trimming required. Let me make sure the camera can see it in here. But right here it has the extended amount for adjustment that you have here. Well, that is right on my steering linkage. I have no suspension compression all of a sudden, so I need to come in here and mark and actually cut this off. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off on both sides to get that out of there so that it frees up that whole area. Alright, so now on the rear, it's very similar actually. The rear is also stepped down, and we don't want that. We want to get rid of that. Don't have a new bumper to put on the rear, but we're going to do a quick handy hack. So take the bumper off, and then you can see how big of an angle the factory rear bumper has. It comes down a long way. Factory front bumper does not as much. So we're going to put the front bumper bracket onto the rear and flip it over. And that's how we're going to put the rear bumper back on the truck. Alright, now our pretty rear tailgate here from Dark Side Studios wrap is about to get it, because and right now, even as it sits with no bumper, the truck will actually sit down back on the body mounts just fine. No issue whatsoever, but we didn't do all this to not have a bumper on the back of the truck. Although maybe that's not such a horrible idea. It looks pretty good actually without a bumper on the back of it. We just leave it just like that. So what you'll see is that it's even above the frame's actually above the back of the body now. So in order to get the bumper in, you actually have to lift the body up to get the bumper even in just a little bit. So we're not even anywhere close. So at minimum, we'd have to cut around these two slots here in order to let the body sit down more. But I think what we're going to end up doing, we really want to slide this whole bumper in. So I'm going to trace around the whole bumper. Well, actually, first what we're going to do is notch this so that it can set down on the body mounts. Then we're going to slide the bumper in and use it as a template for where we need to cut the body around it. Just a couple of simple notches in the body. I can actually get the bumper to set like this. And it does stick out a little bit versus where it was before. It's not in as far, in as close to the center line of the chassis. But I think I really want that bumper to sit in further. So I'm going to go ahead and trace around the body and get it to where that bumper can slide in underneath. Okay, so here's where I'm stopping with the rear bumper for now. Not as far in really as I would like it, but it's up significantly. It is in more than it was before. I'm still going to protect the back. Still, it is better than it was. So now it's time. Proof is in the pudding. Let's get the board. Let's get the angle. Let's see what the difference is. First up, front of the truck. Same situation. Board goes in. And if you remember last time we got to, I believe it was like 56 degrees. So we've already gone past the 45. We're now counting back down. We've already passed the angle we were at before. We end up at, that is 10 more degrees of angle. So that is 66 degrees now, instead of 56 degrees. So that is awesome. Plus, the lack of stuff in front of this front tire in order to be able to climb up on things, it's a huge improvement for us. All right, next on the rear, if you remember, I believe we got to just straight at like 45 degrees, I believe, last time. Now we're going to come up, passing 45. Yeah, it looks like we gained maybe about 5 degrees in the rear with where we are right now. Yeah, I'd like to get more than that. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe 5-6 degrees is what we gained. Not as much as I would have liked. All right, it's super rainy outside right now, so we can't go test this at the moment. I mean, it just gets soaked. But we'll get it outside, we'll get it tested, we'll report back. Thanks for watching. Come over here, check out some more videos that we have, other things that we have going on, other mods that we've done to the TRX4, other crawling videos that we have, and we will see you at the next video. Bye.